Mwanaume, mkalimani wa ishara nimeresha OIT. Waziri wa fedha Ukur Yatani amesoma bajeti ya takriban shilingi trilioni 3.6 katika kipindi cha mwaka wa matumizi ya pesa za serikali kitakachoanza tarehe mosi mwezi ujao wa Julai. Katika bajeti hiyo, Waziri Yatani ametangaza hatua kali za kuhakikisha kuwa fedha zaidi zinakusanywa ili kufadhili bajeti hii. Sekta zilizonufaika na mgao mkubwa zaidi katika bajeti ya mwaka huu ni sekta ya afya ambayo imepokea mgao wa shilingi bilioni 4.3 kununua chanjo dhidi ya virusi vya korona. Wizara pamoja na taasisi mbalimbali za serikali zimetakiwa kulipa madeni yote kufikia tarehe 30 mwezi huu wa Juni ili kuokoa biashara ndogo nchini. Hebu tumsikilize Waziri Ukur Yatani.
Our investment in the expansion of road networks, railways, seaports, airports and energy has enhanced domestic and regional connectivity, boosted rural productivity and reduced urban congestion. These investments include: 1. The standard gauge railway and the urban commuter rail in Nairobi, the ongoing rehabilitation of meter gauge railway lines along various routes including Nairobi-Nanyuki and Nakuru-Kisumu-Butere. 2. The recently launched first batch in Lamu Port as a critical pillar of the Lapsset corridor. Our focus to make Lamu a free port for both domestic and transshipment purposes. In addition, the government is establishing a disease-free zone in Lamu to support export of live animals and processed meat. 3. The rehabilitation and subsequent use of Kisumu Port will enhance efficiency in regional trade. And 4. Expansion in energy generation and connectivity with over 7.5 million households today connected to electricity compared to 2.3 million households in 2013. Mr. Speaker, the government has provided various incentives at our ports, including exempting the fuel supply to the shipping lines from import and excise duty, VAT, as well as railway development levy and import declaration fees. To further attract more ships to our ports, particularly to the recently launched Lamu Port, the government will review the arrangements on fueling by vessels calling at the Kenyan ports, with a view to allowing ship-to-ship refueling and establishment of fuel bunker facilities. Mr. Speaker, in addition to the various reforms in the agricultural sector, we focus on the livestock sector by reviving the Kenya Meat Commission. We shall set up a meat processing plant in Lamu to provide ready market for livestock, increase income to farmers, and enhance the meat value chain. Mr. Speaker, we also focused on increasing fish production by refurbishing Liwatoni Fishing Complex and setting up a new fish processing plant in Lamu. This will promote exports and increase income for the local fishermen. Mr. Speaker, in order to improve access to land as a factor for development, we have stepped up investment in the sector and rolled out ambitious national program of land titling and digitization of land records. Mr. Speaker, tea and coffee subsectors provide livelihoods to millions of Kenyans. Despite its contribution, the foreign exchange earnings, the returns to farmers have been declining due to low productivity, high input cost, low levels of value addition, and weak regulatory and institutional framework. Under the ongoing reforms in the coffee and tea sectors, I'll be proposing further measures to enhance competitiveness of these subsectors. With regard to manufacturing, Mr. Speaker, the government has revived and transformed textile, leather and automobile industries, which have in turn created jobs for our youth. The full operationalization of special economic zones in Dongokundu, Naivasha and Kisumu, further rollout of vaccines. To create herd immunity, we propose to allocate Kenya shilling 14.3 billion in the financial 2021-22. This is in addition to Kenya shilling 7.6 billion appropriated in the current budget. Mr. Speaker, to enhance access to affordable medical and equipment for management of COVID-19 and chronic diseases, I will later in this statement be proposing tax relief measures on the various pharmaceutical products and medical equipment.
Wakenya wanaotumia gesi ya kupikia sasa wanatarajiwa kuongeza takriban shilingi 350 wanapokwenda kununua mtungi wa gesi wa kilo 6 baada ya waziri wa fedha Ukur Yatani kutangaza kuwa gesi hiyo sasa itatozwa 16% ya ushuru wa thamani ya ziada au